Many of us on the mainland dream of escaping to an island, free to indulge in our passions, surrounded by inspiration and beauty. On the tiny Hebridean island of Gometra off the west coast of Scotland, one man is doing just that. Rock, a green campaigner and activist, has created an island home that has as little impact on the environment as possible. This includes choosing to have no electricity or gas in his 19th century farmhouse.
The house was built in the 1860s, and in those days there was no shortage of coal, so it's got a fireplace in every room. These days it's very different. I don't have central heating, I don't have coal. I've got a little wood burner that I light sometimes. It's hard to say what my favourite spot is. I'd almost say it's my bed, because I can lie in bed looking out of the window and see dolphins or basking sharks.
It wasn't until the late 1940s when much of the Highland and Islands of Scotland got electricity. Many isolated island communities had to wait even longer. Gometra has never been connected to the grid. In many ways, Rock is enjoying a way of life true to the island's history.
I'm just going to wash my clothes. It's going to be a bit cold. Let's just see. It's not too bad. So I just tread them out in some soap and water.
With the washing done, next on today's schedule is lunch. On today's menu is a flatbread, satisfyingly made from scratch.
I filled this up with buckwheat and I'm grinding it up so that I can make some flatbread. Because there's no mains electricity here, I don't have a fridge or a freezer. So I've had to learn how to live in a way that I suppose people lived before they were invented. This stove runs on alcohol. I got it because I want to stop using gas. There are arguments that alcohol's even worse than gas, so it's tricky. And probably the best way of cooking somewhere like this is to actually get more solar panels and cook with an induction hob. Everything you do is harmful, and it's just a question of figuring out what's causing the least harm, I would say. It's really important to me to be as free as possible. And yeah, it's a very cheap lifestyle, basically. And I've moved towards an approach I call frugal off-grid, where rather than trying to replicate the on-grid lifestyle, you just learn to work around it. And somehow the more independent and resilient you are, the less utility bills you have and the happier your life is.
The Channel Islands sit not far from the French Normandy coast. Sark is one of the tiniest and most dramatic of these Channel Island communities. Close to the larger island of Guernsey, its population is spread across Big Sark and a peninsula known as Little Sark. This fiercely independent group of islanders have banned all motorised vehicles, apart from those used for farming, for which you need a special licence. Even the island's ambulance has been converted to be pulled by tractor. The island has just one doctor and one nurse. In emergencies, they rely on a team of bike-riding volunteer community first responders. One of these is Little Sark hairdresser Amy. She's on call today, so she's taking a break from house building to head over to Big Sark and begin her shift.
I go out on call once every 10 weeks and we assist with medical emergencies on the island, so we'll be the first people there before the doctor gets there and the nurse.
Handover is from Harry, another member of Sark's 10-strong team.
Hiya.
Hello.
There you are.
With no previous medical experience, it's been a steep learning curve.
At first I was like, oh, this would be simple, it'd be like a first aid course, but actually it wasn't. There was a lot more in-depth stuff. We need a new mask from today. Was it the 15-litre?
High flow, yeah.
Yeah. But once kind of get into the swing of things and using different language, it was really good. And now I feel like I know so much more. Have we got everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Fab. Ready to roll?
Perfect.
Good. We do have an ambulance, but you can get places a lot faster with the bike. They do a maximum of 16 to 17 miles an hour. So I know I can get from Little Sark to the other end of North in 15 minutes, which is incredible, really. I love the community. This sense of going past people and saying hello and like greeting people in the morning and knowing that if something happened, then you could call anyone on Sark and they would help you out is a real kind of perk to the island.
Luckily, there were no emergencies today. And back home on Little Sark with a long summer's evening ahead, there's time for another of Amy's island passions.
Hi, girls. I normally say hi to them because I feel like it's respectful.
Amy checks the health of the bees once a week. The honey is given to friends and family. Her kids can't get enough of it.
I'm really interested in the future of the island and its nature. I want to be able to kind of help kind of the land, I want to be able to help kind of the plants, and it's definitely made me more conscious of it. I feel like bees are calming. They make me feel calmer. I just love my bees. You know, just love them so much. I love so much about island life. Sark is home.